Carson Wentz got the start right away, and a good start, too. The passer rating was strong. It's leveled up as we've gone through the second quarter, third quarter, and now the final fourth of the season. And you look at the touchdowns to interceptions, so sharp early. The competition wasn't as good. Cleveland, Chicago, yes, there was a game against Pittsburgh in there. But more interceptions. The Eagles have been playing from behind when many of those interceptions have occurred. Some interceptions early. Overall, though, as Chris alluded to before, there's such a positive vibe around what Carson Wentz has brought to the Eagles. Pass dropped by Nelson Aguilar and incomplete. And part of it, all those numbers, he does not have the best wide receiving corps in the league.
And right on cue, there you go. It is such a head scratcher for me. I've got to tell you this. Nelson Aguilar, I thought was a great pick by the Philadelphia Eagles. And he has struggled with some of the easiest passes. You watch him in college, he caught the ball so easily, catch and run plays, just look like Odell Beckham or Jerry Rice, and here it has been such a problem for him. It's amazing.
Spagnuolo call out the defense when he saw it's Trey Burton, the tight end. 1 of 3 in on that play. He gains 3 before Landon Collins is having a great season at safety for the Giants. Big tackle.
Landon Collins makes plays like this all the time. Watch him run this down. He is a good 20 yards away from Burton as he catches that ball. And we saw it a week ago. We see him with virtually no gain whatsoever on 3rd down and 2, making plays just like that. He is definitely one of those guys. I think you have to throw him into the conversation. Now, I wouldn't personally vote for him, but in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year.
No doubt. Such an impact on the back end of this Giants defense, where they could use a stop on 3rd and 7. Wentz setting the screen to Sproles, who's got space. Good play in the open field. Bring it down by Trevin Wade. Playing a little bit more because of the injury to Janoris Jenkins, and he keeps the Eagles from what could have been a bigger play.
Well, and this is what is a surprise. This is one of the most elusive backs in all of football. And the fact that Trevin Wade is playing in the slot is a little surprising to me. I thought they would move Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie back inside where he's been and play either Cody Sensabaugh or Trevin Wade outside. Maybe they knew something I didn't know. That was a heck of a play.
Donnie Jones, the punter, takes a clean snap, gets rid of it to Dwayne Harris. Gonna let it go. That's gonna be down inside the 5-yard line. The 3. Jalen Watkins back there to get it. Donnie Jones proficient at backing the other team.
What's up, guys? Hope you saw that clip. By the way, Gravedigger. Monster Mine.
The holidays are on us. For a limited time only, buy a new Samsung Galaxy S7 and get one free. Plus, get unlimited everything with T-Mobile.
Empowers the quarterback for both teams.
And get your holidays on us.
Legend and American Guardian is
As soon as I became a parent, I changed
the New
drastically.
York Science players.
I tried hard to
Gravedigger, the Legend. Monster Mine is the Eagles players. Empowers the quarterback for
The Nicoderm CQ patch with unique extended release technology helps prevent your urge to
So,
smoke all day.
It's the best thing that ever happened to me. You say thanks, Nicoderm?
so far it's 14-0.
Every great wine needs a great how.
So commercial, guys. Listen, you don't have a right to take her.
Find my purpose in life. I thought I had one, but turns out
You can't take her. She's mine. No, she's mine. Oh, no. Only one of you can have me enough.
Tonight, all new, welcoming Jim Parsons, hit toy experts Evan and Jillian, and December 99th on the December 22nd edition of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. All new later tonight on NBC. Giants take over their own 3 with Paul Perkins. the middle for only 2 yards. Chris, really poor start here for this Giants offense. A couple of 3-and-outs, and then the third down pick six. Malcolm Jenkins took back to the house.
How about Eli? 1 for 6 for 1 yard so far. They've taken 3 shots at Odell Beckham and nothing thus far. Leodis McKelvin over there on them, but a lot of safety help in behind, and unless they can run the football, they're going to leave that safety back there.
From the 5, good move by Perkins, and a big opening up the middle. Rookie takes it to the 25-yard line, pick up of 20, and a first down for Perkins.
You know, one of the guys that takes a beat is Eric Flowers, but this combination now with Justin Pugh back in there, pretty good. They're getting movement in the run game, which is going to open up everything else. You can basically just watch those safeties. If those safeties start creeping down around the line of scrimmage, that means it's having an impact. We'll see. I think they'll be patient, though, with this lead.
25, Perkins going to bounce it to the outside. That time gets tripped up and cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. Justin Pugh came back in the lineup last week, and very important. He's played very well at left guard for the Giants. How did he play in that first game back after missing 5?
He was a little rusty. I think even he would admit it. You know, he's one of those really athletic guys. Not even close. He's their best offensive lineman. Started at tackle, moved inside the guard, but they really need him to be sort of the catalyst for this run game. Some of his movement skills very good.
Lost 2 by Perkins, second and a dozen. Manning taken off the spot, throws on the run to the sideline, and Sterling Shepard not defeated bounce. Good job by Eli to keep that play alive. A yard shy of the first down.
Now they're going to work a little stunt now. A little pressure here and loop all the way around, which is going to flush Eli out of the pocket. Good stuff. You don't typically think of Eli as a scrambler, but that mobility that time made a big difference, and now 3rd and 1.
Brandon Grant, 55. Left piece rush off the edge for the Eagles. Run situation here for the Giants. And Perkins fights forward and gets the first down. Interesting player here is, Chris, this is a 5th-round pick in Perkins. They have Jarrell Adams, their 6th-round pick. A tight end. A couple of rookies here in money time are starting to play important downs.
No question about it. And here, look at the man coverage out there, Mike, on 3rd and 1. So if you ever do want to take your shot with Odell Beckham down the field, that's the opportunity. In those tight situations, they're going to come up and play the run. If you want to take a shot deep to Odell, that's probably what you're going to have to do it.
3 minutes, opening quarter. First drive with first downs for the Giants. And just a yard there from Perkins. On the inside, Jordan Hicks teaming up with Jackson.
Yeah, a couple of really good inside linebackers for the Philadelphia Eagles. The more I watch those two guys, the more I appreciate them. Nigel Bradham, who came over from Buffalo basically because he wanted to stay with Jim Schwartz, and Jordan Hicks, one of the really bright young players. You watch him and what he can do in pass coverage, just tremendous, number 58.
Took Hicks in the 3rd round, 2015 draft, his 2nd year. See what Eli sees. He adjusts the play, takes the shot from Beckham. Got it at the 30-yard line, and safety couldn't get over there in time, and it turns into a big pass and catch of 31 yards.
I don't know why they tipped their hand there. They've been doing so well. Basically, the safety's going to come down. They know it's a single receiver over here. Where do you think they're going to go with the football? One safety in the middle of the field. You'll hear the term single high. That's what that means. And then that dumps all the pressure on Leodis McKelvin to try and cover that monster, and not going to happen.
Pro Bowl receiver, yet again, Odell Beckham, closing in on a 100-catch season, over 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. 31, Rashad Jennings, big run up the middle. Jennings gets a first down. So the Giants with a good-looking drive here at the back end of the opening quarter.
Yeah, really pretty simple little power play there, but because they don't have enough guys down the
Some
line of scrimmage,
first
some of these
quarter.
power plays are just going to be opening up gaping holes.
In
So
part
good
1.
patience on the part of Eli Manning. The one time they gave him an opportunity to go deep, he got Odell Beckham, and now he's back to banging that running game.
They're doing that. They're going to bring in an extra offensive lineman, Marshall Newhouse, is over here on the left side. With 6 offensive linemen. They're going to run it that way with Jennings. Gets to the 16-yard line. Justin Pugh leading there with a block. Down 14-0. Staying patient, staying with the game plan.
Yeah, they bring Marshall Newhouse an extra offensive line in the game. And this is some of the ability now of Justin Pugh to get out in front of these plays. This is some of what has been missing out of this Giants running game. He doesn't look rusty tonight.
Drive that started at their own 3, now in the red zone. Manning taking an end zone shot, and it's broken up. Sterling Shepard, the intended receiver. The last minute, Leonis McKelvin's left arm got in the way.
Oh, boy. That looked like a touchdown all the way. McKelvin is going to be way behind this one. But look at what he did. The minute that he recovered from that thing, he started running for the corner. He knew immediately what Shepard was going to do, or at least he guessed, and ran right underneath it. Great play.
I thought it was his left arm. It hit him in the helmet. They went after him in the first matchup between these teams. Knocked on that door again. 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. Manning held on to by Fletcher Cox, and the pass incomplete. Intended for Rashad Jennings, but Cox put the pressure on Manning and forces the incompletion.
Now, Fletcher Cox has been smashed on a lot of different people, but here's the coverage down the field. Beckham coming on the underneath route. Again, Malcolm Jenkins on him. There's Leonis McKelvin on the outside, but they're staying zone out there, which all they're really trying to do, Mike, is just get Eli to hold the ball a second longer because they think Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham can win on the pass rush.
Robbie Gould replaced Josh Brown. He's only attempted 4 field goals. This is 5th. And the former Bear gets the Giants on the board with 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. 14-3.
Home security shouldn't stop at the